have started a company as an owner, right? You have started a company, 1 year passed. At the end of the year, as a owner, what do you look for? One single measure. General question. What do you look for? One single measure of that particular company results. Let answer the new students first, then old students can answer this later after a minute or two. All new students, you understood the question. Owner started or group of shareholders started a company. Year passed. Then after end of the first year, as a owner, what you look for, a single measure, and that you are curious to know.
Profitability and liquidity.
Okay.
Sir, covering the investment, I think.
Covering the investment.
That's like
Company-
what we
company-
invest for a company.
How
company
much
growth.
invested and how much earned?
How much?
Basically return on investment हो गया वो.
Return on investment. What did you tell?
Sir, the first year, like covering the all investment.
Covering all investment.
Like
And Masood,
we cover-
you did. Okay, I understood this. Masood, what did you tell?
Return on investments. How much has been invested and how much has been earned?
The return
Return.
investment. Means, say, for example, you have invested 1 million. Return means
Same point, sir. Like how much we
benefit,
earn.
profit. How much has been earned?
profit after tax. Or shall we take it as net income? $500,000 you have earned 1 million. So what is your return on investment? What is your return on investment?
500,000.
Return on investment percentage.
50%.
50%. Zaid, you are telling something. Sustainability क्या है?
हाँ मतलब मार्केट पे सस्टेन कर रहा है कि नहीं कंपनीज के रिगार्डिंग फिर आगे डिसीजन. मतलब बेसिकली प्रॉफिटेबिलिटी भी चाहिए, पर अगर मार्केट में मतलब कंपनी चलेगी नहीं तो आगे प्रॉफिट तो दूर की बात होगी अगर कंपनी चल नहीं रही.
Correct. 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 If your profitability is not good, is it mean that you're not sustainable in the market? In reality, Zaid, 1 year के बाद क्या देखेंगे? जनरली एक ओनर क्या देखेगा? एक इन्वेस्टर क्या देखेगा?
मतलब उसके रिटर्न कितना अच्छा कमा रहा है कंपनी.
बस उतना ही ना? रिटर्न ना? Am I right?
हाँ.
Single profitability without comparison investment is not good. That's why ratio comes into picture. That's why with relation to our investment, what is my return? Return is net income. Simple logic, profit. Investment means what I have invested. Investor, investment, capital employed. Capital employed includes debt, preference shareholders, equity shareholders. Debt interest, preference dividend, equity shareholders after tax profit. After tax profit, less tax. If after tax profit, if we'll add tax, we will get before tax profit or profit before tax, right? Then what? I'll add interest. Then what? This is EBIT. You mean to say EBIT minus interest, profit before tax, or interest, profit or earnings before tax, less tax, profit after tax, or earnings after tax. Then preference shareholders are there, less preference dividend. then earning available to equity shareholder. Earning available to equity shareholder. Return on investment means this. What is that? What is that? Profit after tax minus preference dividend, if any, then the equity funds, और दोनों को मिला के, yes, दोनों को मिला के profit after tax by shareholders fund. Shareholders include both equity preference, or more broader concept, EBIT by capital employed. Balance sheet, non-current asset, current asset, shareholders fund, or equity, preference shares, debt, current liability. What is capital employed? This is capital employed. This is capital employed. Equity, preference, debt, capital employed. Another definition of capital employed: total assets minus current liability, or total assets are nothing but what? Non-current asset plus current asset minus current liability. This is what work. Non-current asset plus work. Nothing but net current assets. Capital employed. So the return on investment, on the top, return, याद करने का तरीका, return, top means numerator, denominator, investment. What do you mean by this? Return: interest, dividend, preference dividend, plus profit available to equity shareholders divided by debt, preference shares, plus equity shares. Or this is profit after tax, these two, basically. Profit after tax by shareholders. ROI is combination of three things. What is that? Net profit ratio, net profit margin, multiplying asset turnover ratio, multiplying asset turnover ratio, multiplying what? Equity multiplier. Equity multiplier. Net profit margin, nothing but what? Profit कैसा calculate करेंगे? In total sales, your net profit is this, or net income is this. 20%, 30%, whatever. Average assets turnover ratio is what? Nothing but what? Total sales by
Average asset, average total asset.
total assets. Average बाद में
Sorry,
करेंगे.
total.
Equity multiplier means total assets by what?
Total
Total equity. Now cancel it. TA cancel, TS cancel. Net income by total equity. Net income is return. This is investment. This is what. Asset turnover, return on asset means this two. ये नहीं है. Return on asset ये नहीं है. Return on assets nothing but combination of two things. Net income by total sales into total sales by total asset. This is the return on asset. This is the return on asset. Return on asset. Understood? Into equity multiplier. So now what I am trying to tell, ROI is divided three main categories. What is that? Profitability of the company. What is next? Asset turnover
liquidity.
ratio. Asset turnover ratio, not liquidity. Activity, asset turnover ratio. Next is what? Equity multiplier or financial leverage. Equity multiplier or financial leverage. डेट कितना है, इक्विटी कितना. So ROI, if you want to improve ROI of the company, how many factors you need to focus on as a finance manager?